Boker Tov, good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah. This week looking at Parshat Shlach. And I'd like to focus in this morning on one individual. The Torah lists for us all the different names of the Meraglim, the people that were sent Latur at Eretz Canaan to scout out the land of Canaan. So we have our list, and here we have in Pasuk Chet, L'matei Ephraim Hoshea bin Nun, for the tribe of Ephraim, that is his name, Hoshea bin Nun. And then at the end of the Aliyah, Ele Shemot Hanashim Asher Shalach Moshe Latur et Haaretz. These are the names of the people that Moshe had sent to scout out the land. Vayikra Moshe LeHoshea bin Nun Yehoshua. And Moshe called Hoshea bin Nun, the one we met earlier in Pasuk Chet, he called him, instead of Hoshea, he called him Yehoshua. So what's going on here? Who is it? Why is it that Moshe called him Yehoshua, and when was it so? And it's indeed an oddity that the Torah should slip this in here, or better, that the Torah should have called him Hoshea bin Nun in Pasuk Chet. Because after all, it's not the first time we meet this man. We met this man last week, in last week's parasha, when you have two people who are prophesying outside the tent, when Moshe has people ask God to help him out, and he has a whole Sanhedrin of people who will have some of his capacities, and when two extra people, Eldad and Medad, prophesy outside the camp, Vayan, the Torah says, Yehoshua bin Nun, Misharet Moshe. We know everything about him. He was Misharet Moshe Mibechurav. He has been Moshe's trusted, assistant since his, of his most chosen people. Okay, either from his significant ones. Okay, from his students. So he's been Yehoshua bin Nun already for us. In fact, we actually meet Yehoshua bin Nun earlier in Parshat Shlach when the Amalekites attack. So it's Yehoshua bin Nun. So why should the Torah go out of its way to tell us now that his name actually was Hoshea, and that Moshe renamed him? That, I think, is the basis for the Midrashic read that Rashi offers. That's a challenge in the Midrashic read, because Rashi said, "Nitpalel alav Yoshiacham me'atzat meraglim." He prayed for him that God should protect him from the Eitzah of the meraglim, and it seems that he's already been named earlier than this. Why it doesn't seem to fit so well. And says the Rashbam, right, Lo Shekara'o Ata Yehoshua, not that he named him now Yehoshua as my grandfather, Rashi said, Ella Kach Pirusho, Hoshea ben Nun she'amarnu l'malash nikra Cain beveit aviv, yeah, that was his father's name, Hu Oto Shekara Moshe Yehoshua Geshenaseh Misharato. Moshe renamed him early on when he became his Misharet, his special assistant, Hifkido Beito, and put him in charge of so much. That was the minhag, he says. When leaders had someone who became their trusted ones, they often renamed them. And he gives you an example of Yosef being renamed Tzavapaneach, or Daniel became also was renamed Belshazzar. So that is fascinating that Moshe was sort of equated with others who were royalty and how they did things. But we should understand that this has been his name for a while. Nonetheless, there's something attractive about Rashi's read, and that will continue with tomorrow, God willing, in understanding what is it that Moshe realizes and doesn't realize from the get-go. Have a great day.